doesn't matter. 219 E Limited manufactures 4 products from different quantities of the same material which is in short supply. The following budgeted data relates to the products E1, E2, E3 and E4. Selling prices are given. Material cost and conversion cost is given, which is total cost is 64, 98, 106, 85. Then we have the profit margin given. Machine time per unit in hours. Conversion cost includes general fixed costs that have been observed using a rate of $30 per machine hour, which means that only one variable cost is there, which is materials, because conversion cost includes general fixed cost. Okay. Okay. The conversion costs include general fixed costs that have been observed using a rate of $30 per machine hour. The ranking for the most profitable use of the raw materials is to make product. What is the constraint? Define the constraint first. Material which is in short supply. So the constraint is about material. Only one constraint is there. So this is not linear programming, but this is key factor analysis. When there is only one constraint, we call that as key factor analysis. I will write it here. Key factor analysis is limiting factor analysis, wherein only one constraint. Selling price is there, material cost is there, conversion, okay, whatever is that. So the criteria here, um, the profit which is useful for decision making is not the final net income, but it is the contribution margin, which we have discussed about why it is, because fixed cost does not change. So the cost which changes with the decision making is the variable cost, or that is a controllable cost. So the profit which is controllable is the contribution. So the decision depends on the contribution. The contribution margin is the controllable profit. So decisions should be dependent on what is the amount of contribution available. So now also, when there is material which is in short supply, every single unit of the constraint which is material, if it is used, what is the amount of contribution generated? That becomes the deciding factor to rank the products. The ranking is what is asked. The ranking for the most profitable use of the raw material is to make. So how do we do that? First, we have to arrive at what is the contribution margin. Contribution margin is, um, we have the sales revenue minus the um, variable cost. So first that has to be identified. What is the amount of contribution margin? So contribution divided by every single unit of material which is consumed. So each unit of these products requires some amount of material. So every single unit, the example which I told you about, that examination, every single minute how many marks can be obtained, that becomes the deciding factor. So maximum marks can be used by or gained from which section, that section will be ranked first. So same thing, the maximum contribution which can be given by every single unit of the constraint will be ranked first. But there is one twist here. The conversion cost is not completely fixed. It includes a fixed cost. And that fixed cost is calculated at the rate of 30 per machine hour. How many machine hours are there? 0.5, 0.5, 0.6, 0.6. So 0.5 into 30, when it is calculated, it will come out to be as 15. 15 if it is deducted from 40, okay, the rest will be variable cost. Let's first separate the conversion cost. because the deciding factor will be contribution per unit. What is contribution? Sales minus variable cost, but we do not know what are the total variable costs. Variable cost is also included in conversion cost apart from the material cost. So let's start with the conversion cost. Conversion cost for even, then we have E2, then we have E3, and then E4. Conversion costs are given as 40, then we have 65, then again we have 65, then we have 55. From this we have to separate the fixed component, okay, less fixed conversion cost. How is that absorbed? That is absorbed at the rate of 30 per mesh hour. How many mesh hours? 0.5. So then we get what is the variable conversion cost. So variable conversion cost is 40 minus 15. Now let's find out what is contribution. Statement showing the ranking based on profitability. Okay, these are the contributions. So when we look at the contribution, which one is most profitable? E1 is most profitable, but that's not the criteria. The total contribution is 41, 29, 35, 36. Fine. But we need to know every single unit of the constant used, which one is more profitable. So how do we know what are what are the units of, or here the measurement of units is in terms of kgs. We see here it is $6 per kg. Do you see that? So now we should know what is the contribution per kg of material consumed. But how many kgs are used? See, the total contribution is 41, 29, 35, 36. Each product even uses how many kgs of material? It's not given, but can we find out? We can find out. the material consumed. See, the cost is $6 per kg. The total cost is 24. So how many kgs did they use that the total cost has come up to 24? It's 1 kg if 1 kg if it is 6 and the cost amounted to 24, how many kgs did they consume? So they have consumed 24 into 1 by 6, so 4 kgs. Do you see that? When they used 4 only, it will be 24. Like that, for every product we have to find out. Material consumed will be is equal to 24 by 6. Then we see the next one is 33. 33 by 6. The next one is 41. And then the next one is 40. Now, we need to know what is the contribution per kg of material. This will be contribution of 41, but this will be by consuming 4 kg. So for every single kg, how much contribution? Now rank them based on the profitability. Which one is the most profitable? This will be first. First, the next in the order is E4. Third is E2. Then we have just 4. E3. First is E1. Second is E4. Third is E2. Option E. This way, when we do this, this is called as key factor analysis. Only one factor which is constrained. So the whole solution revolves around that key factor. Only one constraint, so the decision depends on that constraint. How much contribution is earned by using every single unit of that constraint. That is the key factor. One factor which is the important factor, key factor, because the entire thing revolves around that. So we find out what is contribution. Contribution per unit of the key factor. Then rank them and the most profitable product is decided. Then depending on that, some other situation, maybe if it is there, we will learn that. That is the available resources. How would they be allotted? They would be allotted based on the ranking. First to E1, then next to E4, then to E2, then to, if anything is remaining, to E3. That is how the available resources are allotted to the products. Okay. Um, it's time now. We'll wind it up. The next question is simple one. We'll wind it up here.
Okay.
Um, we have another 10 linear programming questions, and the rest of them are risk and uncertainty. If it fits in the next class, I do not know, because I do not know the depth of questions. But normally we do every topic, one topic in one class. That's how it is normally done. But then again, it depends on the depth of questions. If they are very simple ones, maybe we can wind it up. If it is not, I will accommodate one more class. Don't have to be, I mean, we don't have to rush it in the next class. The next class being the last class, we need not do that. We can also have one more class, and anywhere, any other question, if we have left anywhere, any doubt also can be taken up in that class. Okay. So the next class will be on Wednesday. Monday, it's not possible because I have a class till 5:30. So Tuesday also not possible. Wednesday, if at all, if there is any change, I will keep you posted in the group, or individually also I'll post it. But officially, I'll post it in the group and then we can have it. If I don't post anything, it is the same timing 4 to 6 on Wednesday. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I have recorded all the sessions. Today's class only, I don't know how did I miss it. I somehow missed it.